Y'all, my special education teacher heart is hurting right now. If you have not heard the news, as of October 10th, 2025, our current president has fired nearly all of the employees from the Office of Special Education Programs, or OSEP. Presently, in the United States, more than 8 million children between the ages of 3 to 21 receive special education services. This essentially breaks down to be about 1 out of 6 children in our schools receive special education services. Now, the impacts of these employees being fired may not be felt directly immediately, but there will definitely be some long-term implications to this. When we think about some of the things that the Office of Special Education Programs does, one of them is to ensure that all students with disabilities receives a free, appropriate public education. Under IDEA, or the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, it is required that students with disabilities have access and are given and provided a free and appropriate public school education. This is rooted in the 14th Amendment and is a civil right to ensure that these students are not discriminated against so that they can have access to the education experience and the education that they deserve. Another responsibility of the Office of Special Education Programs is to help with getting funding from Congress directly into the schools that require it or the programs that require it. So with the firing of the employees from the Office of Special Education Programs, it means funding coming from Congress and going into our schools and programs for special education services has a higher chance of being very negatively impacted. So you might be wondering, what can I do? And so the first thing is to just know about it. Knowledge is key. Having an awareness that this is occurring is so important. The second thing you can do is to contact your representative or your congressperson. We can use our voice and we can let our opinions and thoughts be known because that is what they are there for. They're there to represent us as the people. So to find out who your representative is, go on this website, the house.gov, find your representative, type in your zip code and your rep should pop up. And then they should have an option where you can send them an email or a message. You fill out that information and you send them your message talking about how important it is to reinstate those employees who are in the Office of Special Education Programs. The third thing you can do is to reach out to your local school or school district and see if they have any advocacy initiatives already in place that you can assist with. Y'all, again, my special education teacher heart is hurting, and I am just hoping for the best and hoping that as a collective that we can use our voice and that we can rectify this, because there are just going to be so many impacted.